Hey Flosstube, this is Amy. Hope you guys are having a great day today. It's been a few days since I've posted, and I've done a lot of thinking about my videos and how I've just jumped into cross stitch. And I thought, if you were sitting in my house, if you walked into my house, I wouldn't immediately start talking cross stitch. I would talk to you about what's going on and how you've been, and sorry if I've been abrupt. I usually just am the kind of person that wants to get things done, and so I didn't want to come across as not being willing to chat for a little bit first. So trying to think of what I've done since we've talked last. Saturday morning, my husband and I were out running errands, and he said, "Hey, do you want to go to the movies?" So 10:45 in the morning, we went to the movies to see the new Downton Abbey. I love Downton Abbey. I've watched all the seasons. I love the time period. I love the characters. And I was so happy that he offered to take me, even though it didn't mean anything to him because he hasn't seen it. But he does enjoy that time period, he says. So I was feeling all happy and grateful that he wanted to go watch that with me, and we were walking into the theater, and a sweet lady was going out to get a snack, and she goes, "Oh, one brave man decided to come watch Downton Abbey." So that kind of set the tone for him, and sure enough, the theater was filled with women. I did not see another man in the theater, but it was a great movie. It was fun just to see the characters. I just caught myself smiling just to kind of catch up with where the characters are and what they're doing. So neat. I would love to see the Highclere Castle where they filmed Downton Abbey. When I was in England, that was actually closed and not available for tours at that time. It's open at different times throughout the year, so I missed that. So it'd be fun to go back and watch that. So got to see Downton Abbey. This is a fun week for television since all the new shows are starting, and trying to think. Oh, I watched This Is Us. I love This Is Us, and the first show of this season did not disappoint. Introduced some new characters and some new time periods, and it's just fascinating. Those writers are amazing, how they can jump back and forth to time periods, and it just shows you that everything is related. Everything we do impacts the future generations. So that's what I've been doing, watching some TV and some movies while I'm working on cross stitch. So first off, show you some haul, which I haven't done major cross stitch haul, but went and got some new interfacing, fusible interfacing. I like to put this on the back of my projects when they're finished, just to give it a little more stability, especially if I'm making little mini pillows. So not exciting, but it was on sale. And then I got some little black and white check fabric to make some background borders, background fabric, or ruffles for some of my projects. Along that line, I found this at Target. It was in their dollar spot, $5. I thought it would be really cute for a finish. So inspiration, I'm waiting on it to strike for what I'm actually going to do with that. I did get some little E6000 glue. I didn't have any, and it works great for making needle minders. So I did get that. So just a little bit of haul. I'm thinking about ordering some Pat Carson size 26 needles. That is something that a lot of people seem to be using and enjoying. I bend all of my needles. I've been stitching with Bowen lately, and I don't know if I'm tough on them or what, but I bend every needle I have. So really DMC and Bowen are the only ones I've used, but I hear good things about Pat Carson, and I think they'll be a little bit shorter for me to maybe try the sewing method when I stitch. Right now I don't. I haven't used my frame a lot. I did get pretty comfortable with the two-handed method of stitching with my frame, but I haven't done that lately. Every time company comes over, I put up my frame and I put away my big magnifying light and try to make the room more inviting to those who might want to sit. So I kind of move my stitchy spot away every time we have company. We've had a lot of people over lately, but I do need to get my frame back out and do that. One thing that I found that I don't think I've shared with you, I found a Bent Creek Romance. This was from Fancy Stitches as well, in Claiborne, Texas. And I'm using some Starbucks Vanilla Coffee dyed fabric. This is just a 28 count even weave. And I'm changing colors. Just playing with what makes me happy. So there's that one. I've worked a little bit more on my Rosewood Manor Autumn Quakers. I do like my Victorian motto threads that I have substituted. They're coming along really nice. So last time I had the outside of this motif stitched. Now I have the inside. Venturing over here. Slowly but surely. I don't have a lot of margin on this one, so that's why it's a little bit tight, but it will fit. I do like the colors. Another one that I've really been working on hard is my One Nation by Bygone Stitches. I'm still on the Q-snap, but going along with all the states and their names. There are some that I've changed a little bit. So like beside North Carolina right here, there's a little bird. I didn't like that little bird on this pattern, so I just stitched some more of these motifs. So there will be a few changes like that along the way, but I think it's coming along nice. It's fun. I get started on a project and I don't want to put it down, and that's the way this one has been for me. So really just stitched on a couple of things, but mostly this, and I've made a whole lot of progress on it. So here's that one. What I want to start today is playing with jacks. I've already done the entire piece. I've shown that to you. But when I did this pumpkin, I did the fall motif in it. I did not do the jack-o'-lantern face. So what I'm going to do now is just take the jack-o'-lantern part of the pattern and put it on a different fabric. Oops, floss everywhere. What fun. So I have this little purple pink that I thought it might be cute on. Just a jack-o'-lantern by itself. I'm not way big into Halloween stitching, but there's cute things. There are really cute things, so I may decide to do some Halloween stitching. I've got this one that's like a murky twilight kind of vibe. That might be cute for the pumpkin. I have some more of my One Nation fabric. That would be cute for the jack-o'-lantern pattern. Or this Barnwood Ada that I ordered. To me, it is brown, but there's a purple hue to it. So I think that would be cute as well. So definitely I'm going to stitch the jack-o'-lantern face from Playing with Jacks because it is so cute. I pulled out my punch needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine from this time last year. I have a punch needle started. I didn't bring that to show you. I've not anywhere near perfected the punch needle. And after all this, I ended up just doing a simple pumpkin is what I'm working on for my punch needle. So I didn't use any of the patterns for this. this was the one from last year that I just thought, I need that one. I love the trucks, love the pumpkins. But glory, I don't think I could do that anytime soon. So I've got to learn how to punch needle first. My grandmother, way back when we were kids, she did punch needle sweatshirts for my sisters and I with our school mascot on the front of it. I remember her saying how sore her hands were getting doing all that punch needle through the sweatshirt. And I wish I could go back in time and learn how to punch needle from her because she was so good at it. So good. I had no idea how complicated it was until I tried to do it myself. So I miss my grandmother. I always just need more time, need more minutes. That would have been fun. So that's what I've been up to this week. Going to look at another puppy tomorrow. I don't know if this is going to be my puppy or not, but I'm going to look at another little Maltese puppy. Kind of excited. Take a little road trip to do that. And then we're planning on going camping soon. So it's always fun to get the fifth wheel out and go camp in the mountains where it's a little bit cooler. So I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you're getting some stitching done. I hope you're loving what you're stitching, and I would love to hear from you. Thanks for spending time with me. Talk to you soon. Bye, guys.